Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Machine taking on the Silver Surfers. And on the mound in this one, DETxCIN. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Larkin at second with nobody out. Check on the runner. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Now back to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. 0-1 down. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wood has a beat on it. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second, this is Willie Castro. First pitch swinging. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, Albies tosses to first, and there are two down. Here's the catcher, Victor Martinez.
Number 41, Victor Martinez.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Skubal, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
And that is that. Leading off, Willie Castro. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. One pitch and one out. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Way to
Ball,
lay off
that's
that
up.
fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Pena slings to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Back here in Houston, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. This to third. This looks like extra bases, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot.
Runner breaks for third.
Hey!
Strike in there. Throw to third. Out, and that wasn't close. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Rutschman on to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs. Bases empty. Down to third baseman, Zach Geloff. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add on. It's 4-0. Shortened the bunt and missed. Going one.
With how these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing called strike. 0-2 now. Up the middle, and there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Got kind of tied up.
Tries to get back and save. Now a chance for Miguel Cabrera. High throw.
Hey.
Save. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. But the solo shot stretches. Back here in Houston, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies.
That misses. Ball 1.
Wood.
This one in the air, center field. Griffey on his horse. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And a quick out, number 1. On the ground right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Swing and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Stepping in, Junior Caminero. This one smoked on its way out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. Check swing. No appeal. Ball one. Junior should have this one. And that is that.
Ain't no stress,
but not before they answer back with a solo home run. Back here in Houston, digging in, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Check swing called strike. That is strike two. On the ground, Caminero. And one away in the top of the third. Lined into right. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here's the catcher, Victor Martinez. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. On the ground to third. There's one.
A well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
The left fielder, number 24, Hendrick Jr.
Just
no, that
missed.
That's a ball.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Clips the corner. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the...
Balls it in to end the inning. Back here in Houston, and now the right fielder, James Wood. Foul ball there. Tap foul at the plate. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is inside. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Inside, just ball. Missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Rudder takes off. Larkin under it. And there's 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
Ball.
No, there. Safe. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner goes again. Left field. That was foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long.
Runner on the move again. There's a ball. Run at third. He's safe. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him. That's the 3rd out. On to the 4th. Leading off Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it backward.
Runner on the move.
Yeah!
Pitch in for a strike.
No.
Save. Fouled off left side. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Nice grab. Tags the runner for 1. Here's the third baseman, Zach Geloff. He's already homered here in this one. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Now batting for Miami, the first
So
baseman.
bases all loaded up. Miguel Cabrera digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Castro trying to get to it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. And they lead by 4.
Now batting for Miami, the center fielder, number 3, Willie Castro.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
On the run, sends it over to first. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies.
Check swing. He went 0-1.
Well, these guys, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
The 1-2. Inside, almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips into dirt.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Nope, ball.
Albies aboard here at first with nobody out.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Now time called at the plate. That's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Freeman stands in now, looks at that one inside. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
That's the ball.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get to.
This one in the air, right field, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they cut the lead to 2. Now here is Ted Williams. Just missed. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging.
Now batting for Miami, the catcher, number 41.
Victor Martinez getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Low. That's a ball.
And it's fouled away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game. And there's a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Adley Rutschman. Third out. here in Houston. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
A good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. That one is upstairs.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Junior under it. And there's 1 down. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. 1 down. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball outside.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
This one in the air, center field. Castro in position. 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2.
Foul ball.
0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Inside. Ball 1. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Houston, all set for the top of the 6th. Zach Geloff now at the plate. Skubal back to work. Check swing, he held up, and that is ball 1. Williams on the run towards the line. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases, and he's into second with nobody out.
Up next for the machine, the right fielder, Gary Larkin.
Bunting for a hit, first base side. And he beats it out.
Up next,
dropping a drag bunt there. I love it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Miguel Cabrera, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here goes the runner. No throw, safe at second. And the 1-0. Fastball almost got him there. 2 in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. Look out.
Take your base. That got him.
Fastball drilled him.
Now batting for Miami, the center fielder, number 3, Willie Castro.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Comebacker could be 2. There's 1.
He's
Double
out.
play. That is some defensive wizardry. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive.
Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes Corey Seager. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Corey Seager leaves the yard. Castro drifts towards it. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Caminero in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses. And the count now 2-0. Hit in the air, center field. Castro gets under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 9.
That's a hit. And that extends the inning. Now, James Wood. Ripped to right. And the inning is over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this play. Back here in Houston. Top of inning number 7. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Throw on to Freeman. 1 pitch and 1 out. Gets him to chase after that one. Strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Got him. And 2 away to start the 7th.
For the machine, the third baseman, number 3.
Down the third baseman, Jeremy Pena. Pena tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. 2 down, nobody on. Miller, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Late with the swing there. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
And that
No, that's
skips
low.
into dirt.
Ball.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Darren O'Day. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Martinez under it. And there's one away. Home team down a run. Here the bottom of the 7th. Geloff under it. And there's 2 down. Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 3 in this one. Oh, great stop. To first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
First time that I saw you was the second that I knew I wouldn't mind my 9 to 5.
Back here in Houston, stepping in, Adley Rutschman.
Hitter, Adley Rutschman.
That one fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Check swing called strike. And a count 2-1. That's a slider for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Barry Larkin. This one in the air, center field. Castro moving under this one. And that'll do it. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. On the ground, right side. Over to first. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Looking to get the tying run on base. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
That's the ball. Outside.
That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Popped up. Geloff takes it in for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Nope, that's outside.
Ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the 9th. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days.
No,
I never would have had a chance.
The new pitcher in the game, Darren O'Day.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Slider right there. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around. Rule the swing. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz digs in down.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Houston, leading off, Junior Caminero.
Number 13, Junior Caminero.
So they turn things over to the righty, Rob Dibble.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed.
That's it.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
No, that's it.
This is off the inside. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
The left fielder, number 9.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 1-1. Castro on his way over. Brings it in. 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now here is James Wood.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fouled off. He was late.
Ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Junior under this one. Ball game. (6-5) the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.